Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Super exciting monument race today. It's Milan-Sanremo. The longest monument race there is 289 kilometers. It goes from just outside Milan. They have a different start this year in Pavia, winds its way down towards Genova and the coast, and then all along the coast to Sanremo. And the break happened, the deciding break happened here about 24 kilometers from the finish, and 3 people got away. Tadej Pogačar, as we've been coming to expect almost every race now, Mathieu van der Poel, who won this race in 2023, and Filippo Ganna. So you have one guy who's like the greatest cyclist in the world right now in Tadej Pogačar, who can win just about anything. Then you've got Mathieu van der Poel, who is, a crossover guy who can do anything from gravel to mountain biking to road cycling. And then you've got Filippo Ganna, arguably the best sprinter in the world right now. And here we are with just 3 kilometers to go, and Van der Poel and Pogačar had gotten ahead a bit and left Ganna behind, but on the downhill, on the Poggia coming down from that last climb, coming into Sanremo, he was making it back up to the leading 2, and we were in for some real excitement at the end of the race. Now, Van der Poel had won it in 2023, and Pedersen had won it, Jasper Philipsen had won it last year. So 2 years in a row with Alpecin Deceuninck winning, and you can see Van der Poel with that jersey on, looking to make it 3 in a row. Now, quick note, the women also had their race today, which was from Genoa to Sanremo, about 156 kilometers, and Lorena Wiebes led a 12-woman final sprint in, and she took the win ahead. And she took the win ahead of Marianne Vos. So exciting women's race as well today. Nice that they're having them on the same day. So back to the race here. We've got a mile to go, 1.7K to go, 1.6. Ganna gritting his teeth, wanting this so bad to win in your own country, a monument race like this, up against these 2 guys. I mean, this is exciting stuff. Pogačar still trying to push, still trying to hope that he can hold off Ganna and not have to have a 3-person sprint, but a 2, but he keeps looking. And then you can see for Van der Poel and Pogačar, it's kind of clear. Ganna has the motor going today, and he is going to catch them. So we're watching this gap. The timing says 6, but looks more like 3 seconds already. 1 kilometer to go. And when you have a time trial guy on the flat who can generate that much wattage for that, 6-7 minutes. I mean, he was coming down the hill, and now the last 2K, which is probably only about 2.5 minutes here. And now remember, we've been going 6 hours and 20 minutes. These guys have been working, and there's just still so much power going. And here we are, basically coming around to the Via Roma, the last kilometer of the race, and everybody's saying, all right, who's going to go? Who's going to go? A little pokering. Pogačar goes to the back. Now, Pogačar is not the greatest sprinter. He's good, and on a mountain finish, I would always pick him to win a sprint, but he has looked a little bit vulnerable this year. The crash in Strade Bianche before going on to win in convincing fashion, but maybe all the success last year has him questioning whether or not he can pull it off again. But it was Mathieu van der Poel here in the last 15-20 seconds who said, this is mine, and he took off, and Ganna couldn't even get him. I mean, he was closing, but it wasn't enough, and Pogačar just had nothing to offer against these 2. So unbelievable finish there. Mathieu van der Poel 2 times in the last 3 years after 2023, now again in 2025, winning Milan-Sanremo, 280 kilometers through the Milan countryside and on to the Ligurian coast, past all these wonderful coastal villages and into Sanremo. They call it the Classicissima, the classic of all classics. Here comes the field, 43 seconds behind I think Mike Matthews in the end took fourth, winning the sprint here of the bunch. I think in all there were about 35 or 40 guys who finished in that group, 43 seconds back. But the day belongs to Mathieu van der Poel. An absolutely brilliant race from him. He never let Pogačar get away, and he gets a really great moment with his girlfriend here. She's almost always at the finish waiting for him. They look really great together. Super excited for him. And there you have it. Today, Milan-Sanremo, and Mathieu van der Poel makes it 3 in a row for Alpecin de Koenig and 2 out of the last 3 for him. So we'll see you again next time. Take care for now.